happy to have you. Tell us, how have your Love Goddess journey been? Tell me, tell me why have you decided to embody the Love Goddess path, and what was the initial reason why you came to us?
So the initial reason why I came to y'all is that I was actually going through a divorce, which it
Mm-hmm.
was a little over a year that whenever I had applied, and it was still very fresh and very difficult. Um because basically he blamed the divorce on me. And so it definitely brought my self-confidence down a lot because I thought that nobody would want me because of those flaws that he had pointed out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and also, as you have mentioned in the first video, family. Family can hold you back too as well. So their opinions on the matter because I was the first one to be divorced in our family. So it made it very difficult point in my life where I was at a very low point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tell me, what were you wanting out of this?
I wanted to feel beautiful again. Before the relationship, I definitely had lost some weight, and then during the relationship, I had gained a lot of weight. So seeing myself with that and comparing myself before the relationship and now after, it was very difficult um, to see myself so much heavier than I was. So I wanted to feel beautiful again
Mm-hmm.
in the way that I looked. And it definitely helped to see
Yes.
myself that beautiful.
Yes, tell me what happened when you also went through the step 2 of the Love Goddess journey, which is embodying the Love Goddess, which is having a photo session done with us. So when you saw your photos, what feelings did you experience? What went through your head?
I honestly, I'm about to right now, but I honestly almost cried
You can cry.
when I saw them.
We're
They
all of us
were
having an
so
emotion.
beautiful that like I almost forgot how great they were, and they were just so
Mhm.
beautiful that it made me so confident and so empowered.
Yeah.
Um as you can see behind me, I have a lot of books, and in our photo session I brought those books.
Yeah.
And it's also hard in a society nowadays to be basically what we call a book nerd.
Yeah.
And to see those pointed out in
Yeah.
such a beautiful way as well, and it made my personality shine
Yeah.
in those photos. Like when I show them to people, they're like, you can definitely see how happy you are, how your personality shines through just through those photos.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And remember, we were talking that confidence is all about authenticity and connecting your authentic self without lying to yourself or pretending to be anyone else. And you just brought the books and you're like, this is part of me. Like
Yes.
I can't separate. Like it has to be part of who I am. This has to be part
Mhm.
of my love goddess.
Yes, they were
And
honestly, whenever I was told I could bring props, they were the first thing that I had thought. And the most funny thing is I think I told you at the time, the book you told me to hold is actually one of my favorite books.
oh, good.
So, yes, it's just such a coincidence. And it was just, and now I think about that every single time. Even though you can't see the name of the book, I
Yeah.
know what it is. And it's just so very personal for me.
Yes, yes. So with the photo, like, did your family know that you were doing this? Would they approve, or did you keep it a secret? What happened there?
So I had a few family members, so I'm very close with my younger
Mm-hmm.
sister, and she knew.
Mm-hmm.
My best friends knew. I told my mom a little bit later about it, and
Mm-hmm.
she approved. I haven't told my dad.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big one right there.
Yeah.
But I do have the photos, and I'm gonna show
Yeah.
them how beautiful they are.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. You know what? I'm really proud of you right now. That you were so connected. You in the beginning of the workshop, you are the one who said my family. Like,
mm,
I was. when you shared about your divorce, you said, I didn't disappoint myself, but you said first, I disappointed my family and I was upset about this. That your
Mhm.
family was more important of disappointing than disappointing yourself. And so you have very strong belief and very strong attachment to your family
Mhm.
that you were able to overcome with this photo session because you knew that this might not be something that they would have approved of.
Mhm.
Especially it is now you showing them the photos and they're seeing what they are and it's beautiful. If you approached them before and said, hey, I'm doing this, they would have an assumption of something completely different, right?
Mhm.
And so, but you didn't know what you were almost getting yourself into either. So was it scary process for you? Was there like at some point like a time where you actually questioned whether you should do this?
Um, I never honestly questioned if I should do it. I wanted to do it for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I was very nervous, especially the day of, because I
Yeah.
have never done one.
Yeah.
So it was very exciting.
Yeah.
But once I got there, I unfortunately don't remember the makeup artist name that I had. But you and her made me feel so comfortable just sitting there while we were talking, about life and
Yeah.
personal experiences and things. So it just
Yeah.
made me very comfortable to be prepared for it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's so exciting. So, let's fast forward to now. Like, we know the before, we know the hard story that made you do this. Like, what is now? How do you feel now that you've gone through this? What has changed for you? Do you feel there is a transformation that has happened in your life? However big or small, share that with us.
I do. I am more confident in how I look.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that shows a lot too. Because I have literally the same dresses that I wore last year that
Mm-hmm.
nobody ever complimented me on, but now I wear them this year and I get so many compliments and I'm pretty sure it's not the dresses. I'm
It's
pretty
not
sure it's my confidence. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm sure it's my confidence that they
yes.
can see that and I feel beautiful no matter what.
Yes, yes. Oh, those are beautiful words, Victoria. Yes. I am so happy for your transformation. Thank you so much for coming and sharing this with us. I really,
Thank
really
you.
appreciate